So with the cool down, just start with some knee hugs, stretch open that leg, get it as high as you can, bring your toes up with you, really hugging that up. And then we're going to move into a quad stretch, so opposite arm reaching to the ceiling. Really try and keep your knees in line so you get a bit of a hip flexor stretch as well as a quad stretch. So from side view, that's what it's going to look like. Try and keep your torso as straight as you can, really pulling into that stretch. Each of these stretches, you can either do quick ones like I am in the video or hold them a little bit longer. So if we're just going to do a couple on each side, let's hold for 20 seconds each times 2. From there, moving into a hip flexor stretch. So you want to keep your pelvis nice and neutral. Tuck your bum under a little bit. Feel that stretching through the front of the hip. Reach that same side arm up to the ceiling, and you can bring yourself over into a side bend. Feel that stretch down the side of the torso. So from the side view, you got hip and knee in line and you're tucking under, so you feel the stretch all the way down the front of that thigh. So same as before, you're going to hold for 20 seconds, 2 to 3 times each side. From there, we're going to go into a hamstring stretch, so a seated one. Bring that knee, the foot up to the level of the knee, and then reaching forward as far as you're comfortable. Breathe into it, so inhale and exhale. As you exhale, try and bring yourself that little bit further. So you feel the stretch through the back of the leg. Now, if you can't keep your leg straight, that's fine as well. You can just keep the knee bent, but we're aiming for a stretch that's comfortable for you, and you feel it down the back of that leg. Really breathing into that as much as you can, holding 20 seconds, 2 to 3 times. From there, we go into a piriformis stretch, so crossing one leg over the other, so ankle on top of knee, and you can stay up in this seated position, or you can move into a supine position, so on your back, when you're hugging that leg up towards you. So in that position there. If you want a greater stretch, you can use that elbow pushing that bent knee further away from you to feel a deeper stretch in through that piriformis. And same thing, breathe in through it, try to relax everything else. And then here, moving into a glute stretch and a bit of a lumbar twist as well. So bringing you round, hugging one knee and opening yourself up there. So you'll get a whole torso stretch as well as a big stretch through that glute that you're hugging. So from a front view, that's where you see it there. Bit of a twist, bit of a hug of the knee, pulling it the opposite direction to the way that you're twisting. Try and breathe through all of your stretches and don't hold your breath. From there, we move into the world's greatest stretch. So a bit of a lunge position, palm the ground with the other hand and then opening yourself up. Or you can move into a thread the needle. So slide your arm underneath and then opening up. Slide your arm underneath, opening up, and I probably do about 10 on each side. So from a side view, this is what we're looking at. Try to keep that back leg straight, pushing your hips to the ground, and then make yourself nice and stable and opening up. Or you can do the slide through one where you're sliding as far as you're comfy through, and then opening yourself up again. From there, we go into a groin opener. So you're on one knee, put a pad underneath it if you need to, or a towel, just so that it's nice soft. From here, arms on the ground, you sit your bum back into that. So you feel a groin stretch. You might feel it on both sides, but more so on the long leg. So the leg that's sticking out. Kind of exhale as you sit back into that. Inhale as you come back forward. I'd repeat that about 10 times on each side as well. So from a side view, we're looking for everything in line. So your other leg's in line with your knee that's on the ground, and you're really looking for that sitting back and coming back forward to open the hip up there. From there, we're going to get use of your roller now. So either if you have a long one or a short one, we're going to get through the front of the thigh and the side of the thigh as well. So you want to be as relaxed as you can in these positions. So take the weight through your arms or your forearm, and then using your opposite leg, so the leg that's in the air out in front of you, using that to drive you forward and back. Keep the leg that you're rolling out as relaxed as you can. And if you find a sore spot, you can bend and straighten your knee and you really hit that kind of trigger point. So really just moving through that. With foam rolling, I normally say about 30 to 45 seconds on each part of that body. And really the key there is to stay as relaxed as you can. From here, we're moving into the adductor release, so through the groin muscles there. You want the roller perpendicular to your thigh, and your thigh kind of out at that 90-90 position. And here again, your weight is on your forearms, and you're using your other leg to help drive you in and out across that roller, and you'll really feel that releasing through the groin. From here, we go into a bit of a piriformis release or a glute release as well. So same position as before. You're going to cross one leg over. You're going to sit onto that butt cheek, so shift your weight across, leaning back on the one arm and really going up and down. And then you can also move yourself side to side. Really find those sore spots and hang on them for a little bit. But as I keep saying with these foam rolling ones, we want to be as relaxed as we can to get in through those positions and really get deep into those muscles. From there, we'll go in to a upper back release, so thoracic extension. Now here, there's many different ways of doing it. The way I like to do it is keep my butt on the ground, hands behind your head, supporting your neck. And then from here, just breathing in and breathing out. As you exhale, lower yourself over the roller, and you can do that a few times there. Really let yourself relax over it, and then shift yourself either lower or higher on that roller and repeat. So controlling that movement and always keeping kind of bum on the ground, so pelvis in neutral, and you got your core on to support your back, and you get a really good stretch in through that. Really extend through your thoracic spine there. From there into a lat release, so side of your torso. Lying on that, you can either roll yourself up and down a little bit, so same thing as before, nice and relaxed through the body. Use your legs to help roll yourself up and down, or you can also have a play around with that arm. So if you kind of get that going up and down, and then you can go side to side, or even lift that arm up slightly. So that roll side to side will really dig in through that lat, maybe even a little bit of that subscapularis there. And then last one here is your calf release. So I actually like to do this more so with a spiky ball, but a roller works as well. I like to keep my bum on the ground and just do really small movements backwards and forwards, but working through the whole kind of calf. So from bottom to top, but also from the inside to the outside. So if you can see my foot there, I'm going from the outside to the inside and the inside to the outside, really working through all parts of that lower calf and upper calf. And then don't forget to stretch your calves out. So the first one is that gastroc stretch. So back leg is straight as you're pushing in. And really try and push against that wall. And then the next one is for your soleus. So that's the lower calf. You move your back leg in and really sit into that one. And the last stretch here I'm going to show you is a pec stretch. So you're going to go, I normally start elbow at shoulder height. Just make sure that you don't have any other issues with your shoulder before doing these ones. And then you want to rotate your body away and you'll feel kind of that pec stretch. If you're not feeling too much, you can move your hand up or down, working in through that. Really breathe through your stretches. Enjoy.